healthcare system, right?
Unfortunately, that's right. I'm here with another bill of the month.
Exactly. Well, I just got my first colonoscopy, so I am very interested in what we are going to be talking about today. Who are we meeting here, and how did things go sideways for this person?
Well, first, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Today, we're meeting Elizabeth Melville of Sunapee, New Hampshire. She got a big bill after a colonoscopy.
Oh, okay. And reporter Stephanie O'Neill has her story. Let's take a listen.
For Elizabeth Melville of New Hampshire, staying healthy is a way of life. The 59-year-old is a ski instructor and avid hiker who hopes to stay active for all her remaining decades. And that's why last September, she wasn't about to miss her scheduled colonoscopy, the preventive health screening recommended for most people every 10 years, starting at age 45.
The procedure all went very well. The doctor came in and he did mention that they had found a small polyp that they'd removed.
A similar thing happened during Melville's first colonoscopy in 2015. Everything turned up normal except for a benign polyp her doctor excised during the screening. Removing these common growths during screenings is standard operating procedure because they can develop into malignant cancers, and it's recommended those with a history of them, like Melville, undergo colonoscopies more frequently every 5 years.
And then 5 years ended up being during COVID.
So she had to wait a bit longer, and during that time she had moved from Connecticut, where she continues to get most of her medical care.
But something like a colonoscopy, that procedure, not something that I wanted to travel with.
So Melville visited a new doctor near her home in New Hampshire, and she expected the procedure to cost her nothing. That's because under the Affordable Care Act, colonoscopy screenings are zero-cost procedures, meaning patients pay nothing out of pocket. And that's what happened with her first screening.
There was no bill. Insurance covered it all. So I just assumed the second one would be the same way.
But her provider apparently missed that memo, and instead it billed her insurer more than $10,000. The insurance company negotiated the bill down by more than half, but that still left Melville on the hook for about $2,100. She asked her insurance why she had to pay anything at all.
And they said, well, it was initially submitted as screening, and then they resubmitted the bill as diagnostic. And I thought, oh, well, they must have made a mistake. They've confused me with another patient.
But they didn't. Under the federal health law, while a provider can't bill patients for a colon screening, they can bill for a diagnostic treatment. But using a polyp discovered during a colonoscopy as the trigger to shift the cost onto the patient, that didn't sit well with Elizabeth Melville.
The whole reason you have a screening colonoscopy is to prevent colon cancer. People that can't afford it, will it stop them from having a colonoscopy to begin with?
Since colonoscopy screenings became free to patients nearly 10 years ago, the government has repeatedly informed providers that polyp removal during a screening colonoscopy should not wind up costing patients anything at all. For NPR News, I'm Stephanie O'Neill.